Queens, so welcome back. Today I have an exciting video. Susie reached out and offered to send me this gel polish nail kit, and now that I'm doing press-ons a lot, I'm like, oh my god, I want all the gel polishes. So I want to show you guys exactly what came in this 28-piece kit. It comes with 24 polishes, and then 4 like essential liquids. So you got the base, the top coat, the matte top coat, and 2 base coats. Regular top coat and a matte top coat. So I got all of these gorgeous colors, and I know that it's a fall set, but is it too early to think about Christmas? Anyone? I have some ideas for like Christmassy gel sets, and I kind of want to do one right now. I know it's early, but I'm like so in the mood for that. Like, these colors are gorgeous, but I'm leaning towards these 3 because I have an idea in my head, and I like want to execute it already. So I'm gonna swatch these and then get started on the set that I want to do. So yeah. Stay tuned. So scratch the whole Christmas idea because I have the Manicure Roulette Halloween edition from Dr. Prince & Co. and I really want to use it. I'm like, Halloween is in what, 10 days from now? Oh my goodness, I can't believe it, and I haven't used this yet. So I'm going to do a Halloween themed playing with this deck of cards. So the Halloween edition expansion pack comes with 2 card decks. You have the color palette, which I'm going to flip it over and show you all of the colors that are here. So pumpkin spice, spooky, nightmare, like that's the color palette that they like are in these cards. And then the art theme, so it's like you have to do a play on the art here. I mean, you don't have to, but what's the point of not using the cards that are provided for you? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick 1 card from each of these decks, and I'm going to do a manicure based on what I draw. So for the first one, I'm going to pick out a color palette, and the color I ended up selecting was burning rust. So burn and rust. So it looks like it's like orangey reds. I really like this, especially for fall. Like, oranges have been my favorite this year, especially those rust orange. And then for the art theme, I picked Queen of Hearts. So this is going to be interesting, doing Queen of Hearts with a rust color. I'm like, the reds are so close, but I want it to be like that rusty orange. So I'm going to pick out a bunch of oranges from this Susie kit. I'm trying to find like the most rusty orange, like the darkest oranges I can from this kit. That way I can play around and really incorporate the rusty oranges. How many times am I going to say rust? Oh my goodness, into this set. So before I started doing the art, I decided to do a base layer of gel polish. This is an OPI color. I recently just purchased them off of Walmart because apparently it's hard to get them unless you're a professional. So I wanted base colors, and that's why I purchased some OPI colors from Walmart, because I need good base colors to do nail art on top of. I picked this color because it's really in the theme of like the orangey tones. So I felt like I'm going to do reds and orange. The base color should probably complement that. So I'm going to do some stamping, and I'm going to do these little flames right here, but I don't have a rusty orange. So I'm going to mix this red and this orange together to make it like a rusty orange color. I'm going to stamp this design on the ring finger nail. I do press-ons, if you guys aren't aware. I do press-on nails a lot more lately because it's allowed me to be a lot more creative. I can design these sets and then wear them later on, which is something I absolutely love about press-ons. And then I'm going to take one of the gel polishes from the Susie kit, and I'm going to do like, I don't know what to call this technique. I'm just going to call it like faux cloudy French tips. I use a dotting tool to create this design. I found dotting tools are so much easier in creating this than a nail art brush. Dotting tools really get that swirl and that curve so much better than a nail art brush. So if you're struggling to do these little swirly French tips, then pick up a dotting tool. You can get them at the nail art store and like embossing tools. so cheap and they make your life so much easier. So in order to incorporate the burning rust and the Queen of Hearts, I decided to do this heart that is literally on fire. So I'm going to do that. I'm stamping that on the middle finger, and then I'm going to take that same orange gel polish and I'm going to fill in the center of the heart, making it like that orangey rust color, and I'm going to cure that in my nail lamp. So anytime I'm working with a gel polish, I cure that in my nail lamp for a full 60 seconds before I move on to the next nail. So I just want to like put that out there for anyone who is new to gel. I'm not just letting the gel sit. I am actually curing once I'm done with each nail design. So I'm going to continue doing that like faux curvy French tip on all of the nails except for the one that has the flames and except for the one with the burning heart. 3 of the 5 nails that I'm doing are going to have this like little swirly French tip. By the way, if you know the actual official term for this design, I would love to know what it is. So this is what it's going to essentially look like, but I'm not even close to done. And I think this nail actually ended up being the one that was most in focus. I noticed that I was a little out of focus and some things going on with my camera. I think the black glove is offsetting how well the colors pick up in the frame, so I'm sorry about that if you find it a little out of focus. So I'm curing this in my nail lamp, and then I get to move on to the next step, which is applying a matte top coat onto everything. So the reason I'm doing a matte top coat on all of these is because I plan on chroming a design on top of this. So inside of the flames and on top of the little French tip design, I'm going to do a little bit of chroming. And if I did a glossy top coat, I find that the chrome really sticks to the glossy top coat, and I don't want that. So I'm going to do a matte top coat, and I'm going to cure all of these nails in my lamp for 60 seconds before I do the next step. So I'm taking this darker orange gel polish and I'm going to put it in the center of the flames where that like little gap is. You see at the bottom there. I'm going to cure that in my nail lamp and then apply a glossy top coat over the flames. So I noticed I didn't record me doing the glossy top coat, and I'm so sorry about that. But after this is cured, like fully cured, I'm going to take the same brush, apply glossy top coat over the gel flame, so this little part here at the bottom, and then I'm going to chrome this. So you'll actually be able to see me do it with the other ones. So this is the chrome I'm talking about. This is Chrome Fantasy 4. It's a gorgeous chrome. It kind of has a shift to it, like a brownish orange. And this black gel polish is because I'm going to line the top of the swirls here. And the reason I chose to do black is because chrome pops so much better on top of black. Just trust me on that. So if you're going to chrome something, especially these Chrome Fantasy colors, I definitely recommend chroming them on top of a black color. Just my personal expertise or experience. I think experience is a better word for that, because I'm definitely not an expert in nails. I just have fun doing them. So I'm going to cure this in my nail lamp for 60 seconds, and then I'm going to line it with a gel top coat right over that, cure that for 10 seconds, and then rub it in with this chrome. So like I said earlier, I noticed I didn't record me lining the stuff with the gel top coat, but the gel top coat has to be cured for 10 seconds in order for the chrome to really pick up. If you over cure it, it might, most likely, definitely will not pick up and burnish into the gel top coat. So just letting y'all know the process I did. So I'm going to repeat it again. So what I do is I line the little design, I cure the black polish for 60 seconds, and then I take the clear gel polish top coat and I line it right over the black that I just did, and then I cure that for 10 seconds, and then I burnish in the chrome. After the chrome is burnished in, then I finish curing, and then when it comes out, I take my gel top coat and cover that up too, and then wipe everything off. I know that sounded so confusing, so if you guys need a very specific tutorial for that, definitely let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to record something for you guys. Can a nigga catch a break? Give a pretty brown girl her space. You can keep your bitter. I'ma make a better way. Hey, hey. Already got the world on me. So this is the finished look after all the chrome has been wiped off of the matte top coat. This looks incredible, you guys. I am wearing these as press-ons right now. I'm so in love with how this turned out. I would love to hear your opinions, your feedback, so let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about this color set. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!